Today, an Italian, myself, is going to react to all 20 Italian region stereotypes explained. Oh my god, I've been reacting to this channel uploading this type of videos that are just fantastic and I've been loving them. And in the comment section, you know, everyone is always telling me that this is fairly right, you know. It's not like most of these videos just contain false information, so that means that the guy making these videos definitely has made some good research and probably he has talked to people from those regions as well, otherwise it wouldn't be that accurate. So yeah, this is gonna be super interesting. There will be a link in the description because I want you guys to check out also the originals. He has made so many of these type of videos and they're totally worth it, so go and check it out and subscribe to his channel as well. I come from the Piedmont region that is in the northwest part of Italy. We do have one stereotype that is Piemontese falso ma cortese. It goes along the lines of a person from Piedmont is nice but is not sincere. So I don't know. It's probably true because people are always nice when you talk to them, but most of the times they will be nice even though they hate you, you know. So I don't know. Yeah, let's check it out and I will tell you whether I think that these stereotypes that are being shown are accurate or not. Most of the times I will not know. So yeah, let's check it out. Oh wait, let me do like this back. Okay. Abruzzo. Okay, Abruzzo, they are really famous for eating always those meat skewers made with sheep meat. So it's probably gonna say that, right?
In Abruzzo, if you're someone's guest, they're going to force feed you huge meals that could go on even the whole day. And they'll make sure you don't leave hungry.
Wow, so beautiful.
Alive. It's a very quiet, beautiful, and green region, and there ain't much to say about it. Maybe that's because they haven't caused any dramas. The city of Pescara is a new city, so it kind of doesn't have much to offer except for the beaches. And finally, L'Aquila means the eagle, and the city is known to be an earthquake-prone zone.
Yeah. There was a huge earthquake. Was it in the early years of 2000? Yeah, many people lost their house. It was really sad. Yeah, it didn't say anything about the meat skewers, but it's really popular in Italy. Everyone, if you meet someone from Abruzzo, they will only be talking about those meat skewers that are called arrosticini. Valle d'Aosta. I live actually right here. Valle d'Aosta is really close to my house, so yeah.
Aosta Valley is the smallest and the least populated region. Bonjour, where am I? So a lot of them can speak French, and their Italian has a thick dialect that's very hard to understand. And they love skiing, and I think it's one of the best forgotten mountainous snowy places in Europe.
And they have the casino.
Puglia are nice, cheerful people who all live in a Trullo and are less southern than other southerners. Also, they love dancing and partying, and they take it easy. This is Puglia. I know the public transit sucks, and in the summer you look like James Brown in the last 15 minutes of his concerts, but the region is stunning. I mean, look at this beach. Isn't it gorgeous? Never mind. The food is great. Also, this region isn't that well known, so you better keep it that way. People...
Wait, what do you mean? That region is really popular. Oh my god, it got so much tourism. There are other regions that are not popular, but this one is super popular.
People in Bari are self-entitled and brag about their city. There's even a saying that goes, if Paris were on the sea, it would just be a little Bari. They're enemies with people from Lecce, and good luck finding a parking spot there. When in Bari, you can visit Santa Claus's crib. Taranto isn't that clean, with some grim industrial parts, and there's a high chance of developing cancer within a few years if you live there. And Lecce is the Florence of the south.
Basilicata, okay.
About Basilicata region, no one knows anything about it, and it's basically forgotten. It's very mountainous and barely has any coastline, and everyone is leaving the region, especially the younger population. In the city of Potenza, you're either a tomato farmer or work in public administration. And Matera is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world.
I mean, Matera won the best city in the world or something like that a couple of years ago. I mean, look at this city, it's so beautiful. It's really renowned for the rock.
And Matera is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. And it used to be called the shame of Italy because of its poverty, especially in saucy districts. But now, it's recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Calabria, they eat spicy food.
Calabrian people are extremely stubborn with a dialect and no sense of humor. They love spicy food and put red hot chili peppers on top of everything they eat. They're very nice people if you're a friend of the family, otherwise you might get shot. They're all associated with 'Ndrangheta, which is the most powerful and wealthy mafia organization in the world. And they're so proud. Even if they live 10,000 miles away from each other, they have friends who send them enduja, spressata, and caciocavallo.
Oh my god. I'm not such a fan of caciocavallo, to be honest. Now all the Italians watching this video will be like, what? No, but nduja and spianata, oh my god.
And their favorite method of dispute resolution is by talking it out. So don't make them angry. Reggio Calabria is a safe city with a bronze museum to see naked ancient statues. And Banca Tanzaro, Mr. Mayor, sir, we have a lot of traffic on this overpass. Roundabout. But sir, it's elevated. Roundabout!
Oh, really? What the hell? I had no idea. To be honest, I only visited Sicily in the southern part of Italy. I definitely need to travel to the south more. Yeah. I haven't been to Naples yet. What the hell? Okay, that would be the first one, but I really want to do like a road trip throughout all Italy. That would be super cool. Campania, that's where Naples is.
In Campania, people are really loud, super chatty, flashy, but dishonest. They're terrible drivers, even worse than Romans. And just like them, they don't follow any rules. Don't ever talk to them about something nice invented in your country. They'll bore you to death about how it's really a worse version of a traditional Neapolitan product. They're stereotyped to be superstitious thieves and scammers who believe in corna, cornetto, and malocchio. They're ununderstandable, and a lot of them are somehow connected to Camorra, which is a local mafia. But I don't care about any of this. Their pizza, pasta, and seafoods are truly divine. They're gifts from the gods. Now about Naples. The stereotypes are a bit unkind, so remember, they're just stereotypes. Naples has one of the best nightlife.
Bro, if you ever have the chance to attend a freestyle rap event, if there's someone from Naples, all these stereotypes are gonna be... Yeah, he's gonna be this with all these stereotypes.
In Italy. It's densely populated and it's the city that's often subject to many jokes and stereotypes, especially in Hollywood and movies. It's a working class city and is greedy and chaotic, but it gives real Italian vibes. You know what I'm saying? The people there swear a lot and don't want to work, so much so that they invent incredible things just to avoid working. Naples has those beautiful narrow streets, the best tomato and mozzarella you'll ever eat, lots of great bars, and a considerable population of pickpockets. And voila, we have Naples, a condensed version of Italy. Salerno is a hub of transport. It's gorgeous and I have nothing else to say. And Tony Soprano is originally from Avellino. If you're liking the video so far, please subscribe.
I'm surprised he didn't say anything about Caserta, that they got the palace residence that is so beautiful. Emilia-Romagna, okay. I've been there so many times.
Emilia-Romagna region is beautiful, quiet, and rich, and they basically just eat. People there are stereotyped to be hospitable communists who work very hard. Also, they're lively and open-minded. And let me give you 3 reasons to love this
Bro, Bologna is so beautiful.
region. Great prosciutti, grana, and parmigiano. And yeah, we founded Ferrari, Ducati, Lamborghini, Maserati, nothing special. The city of Bologna
Bro, what about lasagne?
has the largest university in Italy, and the inhabitants are quite cultured people. And here's how their days look like. I guess I can't blame them. The place is packed with amazing food and top-notch restaurants.
Okay, he forgot to say that actually there's this stereotype that says that most people in there are drug addicts, but yeah.
It's even known to be the food capital of Italy, so you'll definitely be a fat, happy person living there. Just walk around the city and explore the places. You'll fall in love with it. That is, if you find your way out of the train station. Okay, now the city of Parma, Modena, Ferrara, Ravenna, and people in Reggio Emilia have a rivalry with Parma. And finally, Piacenza means pleasant place to live, which is kind of self-explanatory.
Friuli-Venezia Giulia.
Friuli-Venezia Giulia is like Veneto. The people are very reserved but less rude. And the region is very underrated, well, except for Lignano. And no one really knows much about them.
Oh, Lignano, I used to go there with my parents when I was little to go to the beach.
Don't ever hope to understand their local dialect, even if you're Italian, because it's been shaped by Germanic, Romance, and Slavic languages. The city of Trieste is beautiful, with rich history, lots of old people, and Slovenians still would like to annex them. And Udine is an okay city, which is smaller than Trieste.
Lazio.
People in Lazio are lazy, really care about the food, and love nothing more than eating. They're really loud and are obsessed with scooters and are horrible at driving and invent the most creative ways to park their car and are famous for not following the law. Lazio has the most intense derby. We're gonna crush your team, rich boy. Hey, Mussolini called. He wants his team. On an average day, Romans wake up with the sound of car horns and shouting, spend 1/3 of the day in traffic swearing and shouting, go to work and...
That reminds me of the meme of the guy on the motorcycle. You must have watched it, right? When there was the game Rome versus Leicester, there was the bus full of Leicester fans, and the guy was like, "Oh, fuck you, you bastard!" And then he got crashed against the car in front of him. That's a very popular meme. You probably have already seen.
First, they're corrupt politicians, and then sleep on their governmental job. Then, after 13 minutes of productive work, they leave the workplace to go to a restaurant and eat lots of pasta. On their way
Carbonara.
home, the city's beauty makes them forget about everything. Northern Romans are stereotyped as super rich, arrogant people who show their wealth through expensive clothes, watches, and cars. And people from the south wear normal clothes, use the terrible public transit, and have a Roman dialect. Rome is a mess, but
I don't think the Roman terrible. Yeah, I don't think so. I've been to Rome twice, and I've always went around with the public transportation. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. I don't know.
I'd like to describe it as a chaotic, beautiful place. You'll both hate and at the same time love the city. The city of Latina was founded in 1930s, so a relatively new city with a dead city center. So just stay in Rome, alright? And people who cannot afford Rome come to Guidonia Montecelio, which is filled with commuters.
I don't know that place. Oh, Liguria. So beautiful.
Ligurians are stereotyped as stingy, gossipy, and unfriendly towards the tourists, especially the ones who come from Lombardy or Piamonte region. Other Italians have a saying about them that translates into, they have short arms, meaning too short to eat.
Braccino.
Their is for money. Look, enough with this stereotype. I'm from Liguria, and I'm not cheap. I'm just really good at saving money. And if I'm lying, may the floods come and take me away. Now, about Genova, let me start with a joke. A boy asks his dad to borrow 5 euros, to which his dad replies, "What the hell are you going to do with 4 euros? Nowadays, 3 euros are too much in your pocket. Go to the kitchen. There are 2 euros on the table. Take one and do not forget to bring home the change." You'll either absolutely love Genova or really hate it. It's a gritty industrial city with a never-ending traffic noise that will drive you nuts. There are not many tourists and you won't get any fake smiles from the locals. They're the real deal. In fact, you might not get any smiles. Also, they're in love with focaccia and pesto and abuse the word Bellin. About La Spezia, people just pass through it to go to Cinque Terre.
Bellin is just like a swearing word. Yeah, so they say it so much. Lombardia, Milan, let's see.
Everyone in Lombardy is a cold, unfriendly snob who is a super posh workaholic.
Bro, the music.
A room like this and say 800 euros a month. People there split
that's so
into two
true.
groups, Northern League supporters and people who are ashamed of it, who are most likely vegan and think,
bro, Navigli, so beautiful. Duomo, oh my god, I really love going to Milan. Whenever I have the chance, I just go to Milan.
They're better than everybody else. About rural Lombardy, they get very thick fogs.
Yes.
Which is because Lombardy is basically a huge valley between the Alps that traps all the moisture. so sometimes it feels like Silent Hill. Also in this region, everyone hates
So
Milan.
true.
People from Milan are all yuppies with an accent and an inflated ego, who are always in a rush and want to make good money. Also, they only drive German cars and are super focused on their careers. I guess they have to be, because compared
That's
to the
so
cost
true.
of living, the salaries
I never thought that they always drive German cars. That's so true, though.
they're crazy about their looks. Like, even if they want to take out the trash, they must look good. They go to remote places for their vacations, but even there, they keep talking about Milan and how it's better. I think Milan is similar to LA. It's modern, dangerous at places, housing is expensive, and all the young people want to live there. This is Brescia. Take a look at this. Sweet, right? There ain't much to do there. In Monza, you can go to the Formula 1 Italian Grand Prix. And in Bergamo, people work very hard on their blue-collar jobs. They are stereotyped to be hard-headed and stubborn fans. And finally, Como is famous for the Lake Como, and they're rich.
Marche.
This is Marche. Look at this beautiful beach. The water is great. And I think it's an underrated region with a great mix of mountains and the sea. I totally recommend this region. Also, the food is great. And Italians have a saying for the people of this region: better a corpse in your house than a person from Marche at your door. The reason for this saying is that years ago, the people from Marche were tax collectors, and they went from door to door collecting taxes for the Pope. Many people became angry over this, and that's why they never wanted people from Marche to come to their home. Ancona is a small city with almost no nightlife. It's very quiet, and it's not the prettiest city. And Urbino is the birthplace of Raphael.
Molise. Okay, let me tell you, I know already. It's gonna say that Italians don't believe that it exists. You know, it doesn't exist.
People in Molise are superstitious, and the whole region's filled with grannies who are staring into your soul. Hey, where are you from? Molise. Where? Molise. It's a region. It's right next to Abruzzo. Where? It doesn't exist.
Exactly, I knew it.
And here's a photo of a meeting between a person from Molise and Bielefeld, Germany.
Oh my god!
Look at this lovely picture.
Oh god. Oh my god, this is so great. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm crying. Okay. Wait. Oh my god, I'm crying. That was so funny. Okay, Piemonte. Okay. Let's see. Of course, it's not gonna mention my city because it's I think it's the smallest in the region. Yeah.
Piemonte is the Italian version of France. They're stereotyped to be a snobby, serious.
Okay. We started off with the wrong foot right here.
Piemonte is the Italian version of France. They're stereotyped to be a snobby, serious, and rich. But the most famous stereotype about them is that they're nice, but they're not sincere.
That's what I told you. Yes.
About it, which means something like this.
That is so accurate. Oh my god.
Everyone in Piemonte works either in Fiat or is a farmer who loves eating gianduiotto and polenta. This is a torrid season.
Oh my god. Bro, we have the best food in Italy. No doubts about it.
Or is a farmer who loves eating gianduiotto and polenta.
Bro, gianduiotto. Oh my god, that's the best chocolate in the world. And this polenta with mushrooms. No, wait. Let me show you. I do want to show you the version that we make in my city of polenta. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Bro, what? Oh my god. We make it, we basically make regular polenta with toma. Toma is the cheese from my city. Look at this. Oh my god, bro. No. Trust me, it's the best thing in the world. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, let's continue. Where was the video? Okay, yeah, let's continue.
This is a Turin citizen. He's a bit stubborn and resistant to changes. He may not be friendly at first, but once he knows that you're a good person, you can count on him. Look bruh, Turin is awesome. We have great food. We have the Alps. We have the Juventus. And shut up about the last season. Also, unlike other cities of this size, we can actually afford the rent. This city is perfect.
It's true, rents are not too expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's a huge issue with the pollution, definitely. Yeah, I know. They said Turin actually is one of the cities with the most air pollution in Europe, something like that. Even like at the same level as Milan or almost. That's crazy. And driving in Turin, oh my God, let me tell you. I'm not such a fan of driving in big cities. In Milan, it's fine because you take the highway, wherever you have to go in Milan, you have an exit for the highway. In a couple of minutes, you reach the place that you have to go. In Turin, no. Basically, the highway ends when you enter the city. So you have to do the whole city with so many fucking traffic lights everywhere. It's gonna take you forever. I still remember when I went to this rap event at night. It was like 3 a.m. when the thing ended. Oh my God, it took me over 2 hours to reach home. 1 hour alone to get into the highway. That was insane. All the freaking traffic lights were red. Oh my God, there was one traffic light every 50 meters. It was insane. I was going crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it's too chaotic to drive in Turin. Much better to drive in Milan, I would say.
It's not that perfect. And Novara is a decent, calm, and quiet city.
Okay. I live near Novara, but Novara is like right here, like near Milan. Yeah, I'm more like near Valle d'Aosta. Okay, Sardinia.
Sardinia is the paradise on earth for every Italian. It's like Caribbean,
Yes.
but in Europe. And Sardinians
Never
are
been
basically
there.
Italy's version of Wales. Why? Sheep jokes, and people sometimes choose to think Sardinian when a mainlander walks in. They're stereotyped as stubborn, short, hard workers who live forever. There are two kinds of people in Sardinia: gun-wielding shepherds who speak an even older language than Sicilians, and rich elites from the mainland who are on a vacation. And Sardinians'
Yes.
favorite pastime is declaring independence every now and then. Cagliari is the oldest city in Sardinia, and it's all about the beaches and caves. And be prepared to walk uphill just about every time you're not walking downhill. About the city of Sassari, it could be boring, and being close to Corsicans, they're just as bad at driving.
Bro, I can't believe he didn't say anything about the local cheese, the one with the worms inside. Okay, Sicily. Yeah, actually I visited lots of places in Sicily. I visited Palermo, Trapani. Catania was just there for a moment. Yeah, to the airport. Agrigento. Yeah, it was really beautiful, Sicily, I would say. But people don't really speak
Sicilians
Italian
are
much.
hot-blooded mafia members who speak a language that is older than most civilizations. They know everyone in the whole island by remote familiar connections that they know by heart. Okay, here's how a stereotypical Sicilian is like. This is Antonio. He's very lazy and very racist, and he loves traditions. He's a horrible driver and doesn't have a job, so he stays home with his mama even though he's 35. He loves whatever his nana cooks for him, and their meals go on for hours. His favorite thing to do is to go to their family's second house in the middle of nowhere and drink himself to alcoholic coma. He's also very suspicious of outsiders, even people from mainland Italy. So you see, most of these stereotypes are negative and come from northerners. Oh, and I forgot about the trash. There's trash. Lots of trash. But Sicilians are also known to be very hospitable, sincere, and easygoing. About Palermo, it's an old beautiful city, and you can visit the catacombs if you want to have nightmares. Catania is a beautiful city, it's dirty at some places, has some shady people in it, and it's a nightmare to drive in. And about Messina, no, there are no floating boats there. It's just a mirage. And Siracusa is where Archimedes was born.
Trentino-Alto Adige, okay.
Trentino's South Tyrol is like half Austria and half Italy. And everything there is tidy and precise. Suck at most other regions. We're autonomous, so we keep most of our tax money to ourselves. The city of Trento makes up the Italian half of the region. And it's all about the Dolomites, the students, hiking and biking.
So
Bolzano is
beautiful.
the schnitzel and beer-loving half. The people are friendly, hardworking German wannabes who are crazy rich. And in Bolzano, almost everything is German. Well, except for the citizenship.
Tuscany.
They're stereotyped to be overconfident, arrogant communists who use the absolute worst swear words and brag about inventing the Italian language. Also, they're famous for their city rivalries. When you think about Tuscany, you don't think about the beautiful landscape, but about how guys distant less than a few kilometers hate each other to death. Basically, for every city in Tuscany, the other ones are the worst places in the world. But they all unite to hate on Pisa. Why? Because they spent a lot of years divided in extremely small kingdoms and then spent centuries trying to kill each other for their rulers. And well, if you're thinking of getting a place there, don't bother. There's really nothing available. Nothing? I can get a sublet, a guest room, a cot? Nothing? Florence is the Renaissance capital and is full of art and inflated egos. There are lots of American tourists there. So much that the city center feels like an American colony. Also, it's the worst city in the world if you're from Pisa, Siena, or Arezzo. And whatever you do, do not wear a Juventus shirt when in Florence.
Actually, fun fact, the first time I went to Firenze, I was wearing a Juventus t-shirt. But come on, nobody told me anything. If you go maybe in the area where there's the stadium of Fiorentina, yeah, people might be upset, but if you just go to the touristic areas, come on.
Siena has the Palio, which is a bareback horse race.
So beautiful,
Palio, which is a piece of heaven. Prato has lots of Chinese people. In Livorno, you're a waiter or a factory worker. And the locals don't care if you're a tourist. They'd frankly just be glad you're not from Pisa. Pisa has a leaning tower and it feels like a nice pit stop on the way to Lucca. Also, the dream of a Pisa citizen is to wake up at noon, look at the sea, and don't see Livorno anymore.
Umbria, oh my god, Umbria, oh my god, yes. I think this year I would definitely travel to Umbria because I've always wanted to. Like all the medieval style in there is just, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I would say it's one of the most beautiful regions of Italy. And I've never been there, mind that.
Alright, we have Umbria.
Look at that.
With lots of green hill towns, and it's all about the woods, saints, and walls. My coastline is better. No, mine is better. Hold my beer, gentlemen. You guys have coastlines? They have the best truffles, and if they could afford it, they put it on everything. Perugia is all about jazz and chocolate.
Bro,
and
look how beautiful it is.
Do not forget to flush the toilet, because someone was murdered because of that.
Yeah, Perugia, they have the Baci Perugina. Veneto. Okay, he's gonna say that they swear so much. Oh my god, for sure. But that's true though. My grandparents were from Veneto. I still remember my grandfather, when he got sick, he couldn't speak anymore. But yeah, I mean, like, when I was a kid, I still remember I would just say to him, hey, how you doing, grandpa? And he would be like, he couldn't speak, But then when something fell on the floor, he would be able to swear, like, perfectly, He will articulate each word of the swear word perfectly. He couldn't say ciao, but he could swear perfectly.
People in Veneto are stereotyped to be alcoholic hard workers with good working ethics who like to curse a lot and really love polenta and risi e pisi. Everyone in Veneto owns lots of land and a tractor. They're basically millionaires who also do farming. Also, they hate the people from the south. Those damn Romans. They take our tax money.
I mean, Romans are not technically Southern.
What the hell are you doing? What? It's aperitivo hour. Hey, you shouldn't drive. I'm fine. We have the best region. We have the best Prosecco, Spritz, and I don't know, fog. It's very culturally fragmented and it changes from one province or even town, hell, even village to village. People from Venice are famous to be Grand Signori and they hate tourists. In Verona, everyone is super right-wing. They're arch enemies with Naples and are proud of their lovely city. So, this is the city of Romeo and Juliet, eh? Bro, they're not real. What? Too bad. I brought all this cash for Juliet's house tour. So this is Juliet's balcony? For real? Yes.
Yeah, I was disappointed too. I still remember. They take us on a school trip there and then they told us this was Juliet and Romeo's balcony. And everyone was like, what? That's so ugly. That was so much fun. But yeah, I really enjoyed that the school trip.
Shut up and take my money. This is the average citizen of Padova. Well, he's a doctor. Now about Vicenza. So you said you like cats. Yes, I love them. What's your
Oh my god, yeah. Vicenza Magna Gatti. Yeah, that's the stereotype that they love eating cats.
favorite thing about cats? Their meat is
delicious. Exactly.
Tiramisu is where they invented tiramisu.
Oh, really? Wait, really? Treviso is where they invented tiramisu? I thought that was from Friuli. I don't know. yeah, whatever. That was a fantastic video. Oh my god. Yeah, I really enjoy reacting to this stuff. Let me know if you want me to check out more Italian videos. It could be fun. I can give you my perspective, correct it, maybe learn something new like I did in this video. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Hope you've enjoyed this reaction video. Don't forget to check out the original as well. Come on, a big shout out to Wow, because these videos are just fantastic. So yeah, thank you so much. See you soon.